Okay, so it's home time number 9. It's going to be a brief one tonight because I'm home alone. Oh, can't get the sun out of my eyes. I'm home alone, or Nadia's out with her dear mum and sister Dina. Betty is much better than she was after going to the studio yesterday. Yes, so I'm on my own. Maddie and Kiki are invigilating, or ushering rather, at a show, a local theatre group, bless them, which a couple of their friends are performing in. They love the theatre, they're big fans of performance. Maddie also today, big news, Maddie went for an audition. We won't say where and we won't say what she was doing, but she was doing some Shakespeare. She was doing a scene featuring Goneril from King Lear. And all I wanted to say again, this has been 2 days. I'm so proud of our girls. Obviously, Kiki is just so growing and blossoming, but she's that much younger than Maddie, and she's just not at that point where all those sort of critical sort of junctions in her life are happening. But Maddie, yesterday after Loose Women, full of absolute admiration for her, not just the fact of what she said, but just her self-possession. That self-possession as a parent is something that I so want her to have, because it will hold her in such good stead when she's tackling all manner of challenges and tasks and what have you. It was a real privilege yet again as a parent to be alongside Maddie going through it, and it was a really instructive experience for Kiki, who in her own struggles with anxiety and from that younger age is looking up and seeing Maddie go into the world and make these choices and thinking, oh my god, I'll be doing that next. To see how her sister managed that, came out the other side, and the major line of advice I gave her again, and this is something that I have to say to myself, and I don't say it enough to myself: don't allow yourself to be harried or hurried by other people with their own agendas. I will maintain that I've worked in one of the most stressful industries most of my life, television and film. And the biggest amount of stress, not to say there aren't stressful moments, there are, but some of the most extraordinary stress I've ever experienced is what I call OP stress, other people's. Classic example of that is I always would get the most unpleasant, difficult, challenging, or passive-aggressive, for want of a better expression, email or phone call last thing on a Friday afternoon when you can do nothing about it. And my point on that was often to my team was, don't answer any emails after 5:30 p.m. because if it wasn't urgent enough to come in earlier, it's not so urgent now at 5:30 on a Friday that it can't be dealt with on a Monday. And I think that's quite a good strategy for emotionally as well as professionally, and on a practical level. So anyway, all I'm saying is, I said to her, there's no rush. If they ask you something in there and you're not entirely sure of the answer, you've always got the opportunity to pause a beat, think about it, give them the answer. So anyway, I'm just wanted to share how proud I am.
Oh.
Yay, hello.
Oh, hello. Hello, subs. God, we got a rushed one today. God, Mark is doing full on parent taxi today, aren't you?
Well, no, and also Maddie, bless her, was so, I've just shared with you guys about this, but she was so nervous, but she just kept talking. I felt the real purpose of being a parent today, which was constant little pearls of wisdom picking her up when she felt a little bit doubtful. But you've got a big evening ahead of you, haven't you? What are you up to?
Yep, so I'm rushing. I've literally got 40 minutes to get ready. I've got to get something to eat. I'm starving.
Right.
And film some stuff for you guys for home time, and then get back out because I'm taking my mum and Dina to see, I keep going to say Riverdale, but it's not Riverdale, it's Riverdance.
Riverdale is the Netflix series.
I know,
yeah.
So that should be fun. And then
Riverdance, Michael Flatley Riverdance.
Yeah.
Is he still going?
He doesn't dance anymore, but the troupe are amazing. We had them on a few weeks ago on Loose Women. They are, and you know what? They're young people that work there.
Am I right in thinking I heard that he completely destroyed his legs?
Yeah, they all do. They all have terrible knees.
Is the dancing really hard on them?
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't do it.
It's a bit like my mum. It's a bit like how my mum destroyed her knees and feet with tango dance. Is it
flamenco?
Flamenco. That's right. It's a lot of slapping of the feet on the floor.
Slapping and banging.
Yeah, sounds like you.
What else? We had a really good show. It was so lovely today. Of course, I've known for ages that Stacey was pregnant, but we were keeping it a secret. And today she came up, we talked about it on the show. And Joe came on and he was so lovely. He was so lovely. Such a nice man.
Explain to people who don't know who Joe is.
Joe, Stacey's partner.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm going to run in now, get something to eat, tart up my face, and back out again. And my God, I wish I was drinking, because I would love a Friday bloody drink. Ho-hum.
It's got all the trimmings of a Friday night, go out and have a drink. This is the kind of evening, twilighty, by the river, about to go out. But you know what? The end of this evening would have ended up with me at 4 a.m. insisting to a group of really tired people who didn't drink as much as me that we should go to yet another venue.
And me with some dodgy bird.
Who? You with some dodgy bird?
With some dodgy
bird.
bird.
Me with some dodgy bird.
But the thing is, tonight's an opening night as well, so there'll probably be free glasses of bloody champagne.
Oh, right. Oh, so there's going to be lots of lubs.
I don't know.
Are you going to do red carpet stuff?
Oh, God, I hope not. Excuse me, how, when we are so unfashionable, do we have a child like this?
Doesn't she look like a theatre worker?
You look so cool. Where are you going?
To Maddie's drama place to help her with this show that's on.
Yeah. You look great. I love your
That's
eye makeup.
You
look great.
Look at her look.
Your checkered shoes and your flicky
Can you stay in
eyes
the
and
what? I don't want to put them in now. But
Probably.
you match the dog. The dog matches you.
yeah.
All right, so what time are you out till? This is what parenting is like. Suddenly you turn around and they're half grown up.
What time are you back?
9:15.
9:15.
You'll be back at 9:15. Daddy's going to take you, yeah?
I'll take you.
Daddy taxied Daddy today. I've now rushed in and look, this is my dinner. Apple, almond butter and cucumber, because I'm taking my mum and my sister out tonight to, not Riverdale, what is it?
Flatley.
River Dance.
I didn't know they still went. That's been going for years.
Yeah.
They must have all died, the originals.
No. I think
it's
just a...
it's been going for hasn't it? It's been going for so long.
People just love it.
It's almost so retro. I think of the sort of 80s almost. The 80s or the early 90s when it happened?
Right, as far as back as that. The thing is, I've always just had them on shows I've been doing.
Right.
Suddenly realised I've never actually gone to see the show, and it is still a massive thing.
It just doesn't float my boat. That sort
Oh
of
no,
dancing.
you bet loads of our subs love it.
Yeah.
But
It's that sort of.
Listen, I had such an exciting show today.
It's all that sort of. Go on, do it for us. Yeah, it's sort of emotionless for me.
But anyway, so Joe Schwash came on the show today.
Oh, who's
and
her
it
partner?
was so sweet. They were just, oh my God. And it gave me a bit of youth envy.
Why?
She was crying, he was crying. They were so excited about the new baby coming.
Aww.
His sister's just had a baby that's just 3 months old. It was just really, really beautiful moment. And guess what she wants me to do?
I don't know.
She wants me to go over to her house. She said we can do a film of it and teach Joe how to cook a few dishes.
Oh.
And then we can show you guys it.
Oh,
so
that'd
that'd
be
be nice. We're not going to be able to do a very long home time today because obviously we're all going out, but we thought it's better to give you something than nothing. And I want to share with you what I'm going to share with Mark. We have a problem. Because you've all been so wonderful in spreading the word, we are almost at 50,000 subscribers.
I'm still recovering from the idea that I'm unromantic.
Right,
I haven't
we are
recovered
almost
from
at
that.
50,000 subscribers. Now the girls had a big conversation with me last night. And they are really, really worried. I know we've been joking about it a lot, and I know Nanny Di wanted to jump out of the plane, but they don't want you and her to do it. They're really, really worried.
It's giving them anxiety.
It's really, it's
I can
got
sort
to
of
a
sense
different
that they
degree
have.
now. So I'm really, really sorry, guys, because we've been saying this the whole time. But
Hi, Maddie.
oh, hi, darling.
How are you? You look nice.
Oh, you look lovely.
There's Maddie.
Everywhere I went today, because
Look like Amy.
Look at your hair. You look amazing. Everywhere I went today, because Maddie was on Loose Women yesterday. Everyone was saying to me, "Oh, your daughter was so." Lee said hi, and Jack said hi. Everyone was saying how brilliant you were and how amazing you were, and I was like, "As proud as punch, mummy." Oh, thank you. I'm talking now. I've done now. Really, really great.
It's been a busy couple of days for Maddie. We won't say exactly what she's been up to, but all sorts of kind of audition-y stuff and all sorts of things, isn't it?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a crazy.
Well done.
So I just told Daddy that you two have been saying that you really, though we joked loads about Nanny Di and Daddy jumping out of the plane, you really don't want it to happen, do you?
No.
So what's going on? Is it making you anxious?
Yeah. Obviously. They're jumping out of a plane.
It's not making me anxious, just don't think you do it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do it.
Well, don't look at me. I never volunteered. You volunteered. Hang on. You volunteered me.
Well, I did because
It's
Nanny
one-
Di did want to do it, and I thought you could film it.
Yeah, but it's one thing, me letting my mum, or me even throwing my mum out of a plane. But suddenly, at some point, somewhere in the equation, I became part of the... I've never been happy with it. I've never been.
Well, I mean, because the thing is, we're almost at 50,000
Well,
subscribers
no, we're
now,
gonna go-
so we've got to think of something else to offer the subs.
So you haven't looked at the vlog over the weekend, have you?
Yes.
You obviously haven't looked at it in detail.
Well, what? Well, tell me what.
Well, good. Don't look at it because we may have hit upon a solution.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and the girls have been talking over recent weeks and in the recent vlog that obviously you must have watched some of it because you put a comment on it and I just kept my fingers
well, I was
crossed.
doing other stuff at the same time.
Doing other stuff, you see. Yeah, there you go. So she won't have seen that vital sequence in the middle that I desperately didn't want her to see. So that's brilliant. In that was the suggested thought that I think we're going to go with. But I'm not going to tell you because it's a surprise.
Okay. I look forward to that then.
But yeah, no, but you're right. The girls felt very uneasy about it. But if I'm honest, no more uneasy than I felt about it.
Sorry, subs.
Sorry,
I feel like
subs.
I've let you down.
Yeah.
But the girls are just...
But something dramatic is going to happen. Hideous. What is it?
delicious, and it's a really good nutritious meal.
If
If you're in a hurry. Almond or peanut butter and cucumbers. Car's picking me up at 5:45.
I'm finding it really difficult to get my head around this keto diet. So it's like when you're out, you realise that all of the snacks that are available to you have carbs attached to them. I mean, everything is either in a wrap, between bits of bread, has rice in it. Even the salad stuff has rice, or certainly has a vegetable or something in it.
Ooh, that's so cool. You both
My
look
nostrils
so
are really
cool.
long like yours. Oh no, yours are just big. That one's long and then that one's big.
One of my nostrils is much smaller.
You do not supposed to me and Kiki like this. I love her look.
What were you saying about what I can eat?
The thing is, I don't know. You've got this real problem with knowing what protein is, don't you?
No, I know what protein is. I just don't know. Nowhere sells just protein.
Well, Nando's does.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go into a Nando's and sit on my own like a sad Billy No Mate.
Your sushi does.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
just
you just have
sashimi,
fish,
but it costs
yeah.
like £5 for just raw fish. I
my
resent
God,
it.
Mum.
Chicken. It's just to buy a packet of chicken. You know, like sliced chicken.
He choked on what's it?
Wasabi.
Wasabi today, and he literally
Funny.
he looked at me and he just accepted that he was going to die. he was just like,
Go away, dog.
and he was just staring
It
at
was
me.
one of
Like,
the most awful things.
Oh, it's the most
I've ever
horrible
done.
thing when you choke on wasabi.
his eyes literally went like that big.
I mean, my eyes stuck out on the store. I thought, genuinely, as it was going down my throat, that it does that thing where it opens your throat even more like mustard. I thought I was never going to breathe again. I thought I was going to die in Croydon.
Only
In
slightly
Croydon.
dramatic.
I was going to die in Croydon. I know I live in Croydon, but don't want to die in Croydon.
Oh, she just ran into the.
What is wrong with you?
What do you want?
She's one of the cutest dogs in the world. She's so pretty.
Are you hungry?
Do you want your food?
Your breath
Do you
actually
want your
stinks.
food?
What time do you need to be at Cyprus?
That's the thing that
Oh, thank you.
Simone used on you yesterday.
Yeah, the eyebrow thing.
We know.
Toffee!
Yeah, can we leave at like 5:30?
Leave at 5:30.
Yeah.
Toffee! You can't go out.
Huh?
You can't go out.
Why not?
Because I can't do anything. I've got wet nails.
Hang on, can I just... Oh God, I
Such a funny addict.
I'm still smarting from how I can be romantic. It's like someone said, if I just suddenly go and do these stupid things like buying flowers, they don't mean anything. People can buy flowers and they can be
Every
being
time
unfaithful
you
behind
say-
your back.
Why do you say every time I could go out and buy a stupid bunch of flowers? Where does that sentence or thought come from?
Because I'm trying to think. Who's that strange, wonderful? You look like a mime
She
artist.
looks like a model.
You look like a mime artist
You
slash
could be a
model.
model, you know, Kiki.
Yeah, you're
She
prettier
really
than Carla
could.
Delevingne.
You really could be a model.
Guess what?
What?
What are me and Maddie going to do? We're up to speed with all of the Game of Thrones. We've got no more to watch.
Oh my God, what are you going to watch instead?
What are we going to do?
Everyone keeps talking about, I don't know if any of you have watched it, something. It's all about this guy who is a con artist. It's a true story, dramatised. Everybody is watching it. Everybody. Something box.
Not heard of it. Why did no one mention it that night? Everyone
They
mentioned
did.
it. I tell
They
you what,
did.
guys, we did check out You. Didn't like it, did we?
The Roxy box or something. It's
Roxy box?
Something like that. Boxy
Never,
and a
I've not
Rox.
heard of that at all.
Roxy and a
What was the
box.
other one we tried? Oh, Russian dolls. really like the lead woman in it.
Yeah.
I really like the lead woman, but I can't do the same thing 80 million times.
No.
I just can't do
my
Groundhog.
God, we were like, we got to the end of it and I went, I don't know if I can keep
I
watching
think that was my problem with the original Groundhog Day. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, and it's a bit... I just found it a bit tedious, but I really liked her. I really liked the cut of her jib.
Yeah.
But I hated the lead man. He was so annoying. We need a box set, babe, so we can be romantic. I find watching a box set romantic.
Oh my God, you're going to bang on and on and on about this.
Yeah,
That is the trouble with you.
This is the
You do
most
tend
awkward
to-
angle where I'm having to hump myself
You do
down.
tend to bang on and on and on. That's not romantic.
Hang on, say that
No,
again.
like, say if I'm with a friend and I'm joking, like, being silly and singing opera, I just start crying.
Do you?
Yeah, like, straight away. But I hate opera.
I listen to classical music in the morning before you all get up down here on the sofa. Oh look, girls like that.
I love that. They were upstairs trying to make themselves cry with opera. How wonderful is that?
No, we were singing opera to the
Outside.
Captain Phillips song.
Oh, were you?
I was talking to Mark and I said, oh, can you move over, Dina? We can't see you. Shuffle over. And I realised I've interviewed people off Riverdance, but I've never actually been.
Well, I don't know if it's the original Riverdance people, is it? Oh, no, because they'll all
No,
be...
of course not. It was ages ago. But have you ever seen Riverdance?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Riverdance.
Does it get really noisy and annoying?
No,
Not annoying, noisy.
not annoying. One more exhilarating. And then when you come out, you think you're going to start Irish dance lessons.
We're going to start Irish dance lessons! Yay! And that's our car has just arrived, so I'll try and get a bit of filming done there. If there's anyone famous, I'll try and get a photo for you guys. Bye. Say bye, Mum.
Bye.
Look how much she recovered. She's now drinking gin and tonic. Yesterday she was nearly dying at the studios, and now she's drinking gin and tonic. That's my mother for you. So here we are in the throbbing heart of... I love the way every time I put the camera on, Dina thinks she's having a photo. So she goes like that. We're going in here. This is for the vlog. This is vlogging. So here we are at the Palladium, having a... Hello! Look at the camera. Woohoo! Look, there they are. So we've made it in, past the Paps. What did you think of the Paps, Dina?
They were very nice.
They were very nice.
They were very nice.
They were nice. I'm now sat on the floor because there's no seats.
Yeah, what kind of show is this?
Mum, Dina's having a gin and tonic. Mum, what are you having? I've got a champagne, and I'm so miserable because I'm not drinking that. I'm having not what I'm having. How old am I? A box of bloody popcorn. It's so funny. People think these things are so glamorous when you come to an opening night. They're not really at all, are they? Well, like, we've got our
We
passes.
haven't got a free drink, have we?
We haven't got a free drink. You have to buy your own drinks.
Well, they make you wait till the end.
We've got passes to the party, but do we want to go to the party, Mum?
No.
Mum would. Mum hesitated.
A little dance.
Oh God, no way. We are in. But we've made a terrible mistake, haven't we, Dina?
What?
We thought of our figures instead of the fact that it'd be really nice to have a box of Maltesers right now. When was the last time you let yourself have a box of Maltesers at the theatre?
Last Tuesday?
Quite recently.
Your mum, last Tuesday. Did you?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Okay.
I'm really pissed off. She had a box of Maltesers and
got
didn't
a
tell us.
He keeps bringing them to me.
Who?
I'm going to go and get one. I'm going to go and get one.
No, we'll regret it. We'll only have a minute of fun from it and then we'll regret
No, we
it.
won't
She's
have a
going to go and
minute.
get a box of Maltesers. Don't do it, Dina, please.
Oh, it'd be lovely.
No, don't. I'm scared.
They're noisy.
Somebody will come and tell me off in a minute, I'm sure. It's filling up. Dina has now... Where has she gone?
To get
A box of sodding Maltesers. I'm so annoyed with her. So annoyed with her.
Well, I'm having champagne.
And Maltesers.
I won't be noisy.
I wish she'd got a bag of Rebels as well. And some crisps.
She might get Maltesers.
I love a munch in the
She
theatre.
might get Maltesers and Rebels.
No, because she's in selfie.
She's evil. She's an evil, evil witch. You know who's going to end up eating them all? They're there with their booze. I'm going to end up eating the
We've
whole
got
bloody
our
box.
Sugarfix.
And the thing is about, I love a Malteser, but it does get in your leaky fillings once you're past a certain age.
Oh, there's
Haven't got any.
There's a new dentist in Crystal Palace called the Mindful Dentist.
I know, but I just think he's just used mindful because he doesn't know, because he knows it will sell. Mindful dentist. What's a mindful dentist?
Look, we're still lucky. We've got no one in front of us.
No, it's not going to last.
It's a shocking night you're filming us in. Shocking night.
God, how strange. It's a Friday night. It's 9 o'clock exactly. Kiki and Maddie are still out at this show that they're ushering at. The weirdest thing about a Friday night, there was a time where the prospect of what I've just walked into now, which is an empty house on my own, Nadia out. Look, I love always seeing the debris of Nadia when she's gone out. All her bits left. Like an abandoned scene from a film, isn't it? I've always found since a young boy, actually, like my mum had a dressing table that used to sit in my bedroom. She never sat at it, but she used to like hang her beads over it. And my nan used to have a dressing table where she, you know, the smell of talcum powder and sort of perfume and stuff like that. And so I've always sort of been intrigued. There's a sort of, I don't know, a Pandora's box thing, isn't there, about a bag of makeup, glistening things, and sort of, I mean, it's a real wilderness for men, what's in there. It's just I wouldn't even begin to fathom what part of the face, if indeed it was a part of the face that half of those things needed to be applied to. Anyway, I digress yet again. But yeah, no, normally I'd walk in, as I just have done. I've walked in from the front door, come in, now, where I'm at right now, this is really nice. But once upon a time, coming in on a Friday night, this point now would have been a moment of extraordinary anxiety. Like I was quite literally sitting with my legs dangling over the edge of a really high building or something. I would have felt a sense of vertigo, a sense of very slowly building panic. I'd have worried about where Nadia was, the fact that I wasn't drinking, the fact that I felt unable to go out because I couldn't cope with the social situation without a drink, that I was now in the house and I would fixate and I would worry and fret. It's just weird. The reason I'm saying all of this is a Friday nights are a really pressured night. And I don't want this to get all heavy or anything, but there was a time where coming in on a Friday night, I would often find myself in self-imposed exile, unable to join Nadia in whatever sort of social situation she was in, and really, really struggling about not having a drink, really struggling, not actually able to go out to an AA meeting even sometimes because the girls were that much younger and they would need to be in bed. It's funny, isn't it? I was just coming back. I've just been to the cinema tonight on my own. I didn't feel the responsibility of anyone else there. And coming home, because Maddie said head home first before picking us up, I don't feel that sort of chasm, that cliff edge, that I feel happy that Nadia's out with her sister and her mum. They'll be having a nice time. I look forward to seeing her later. And that's just how things can change and how you can get... I mean, I would never have imagined that I could have got to this place of ease on a Friday night. So it does just show you that, you know, things can change. Things can change. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys.
We've just had one of those. Oh, crikey, let me wipe my lens. We've just... Oh, that's better. Wipe the lens now. Heart's going to kill me. We've just
I thought
had...
the lens was on the back.
We've just... Well, it is if you're facing that way. We have just had a very exciting theatre moment. We've been sat here for half an hour, cheating ourselves about who was going to sit in front of Mum, and a short arse has...
The shortest person in the theatre probably.
sitting in front of my mum, which means my mum has got every chance of seeing the show. Seeing the show.
Actually, I've got gas.
So there's quite a few famous people here. I'll tell you afterwards who is here. I can't say it too loudly because they're here. all I can say is I can't take my mother anywhere. I can't even tell you what she just said in case anyone hears
You're going to tell them, aren't you?
No, in case.
Oh my God. Right, so I've just gone over here to eat my homemade mayonnaise. That's Maddie just should leave. Oh, I need to leave in a minute. Mayonnaise. cucumbers, char grilled chicken breast. Go to open this bag, just see this, and I go, jam tarts, iced buns, crunchy and aero. What is Nadia doing? Talk about trying to take me down. That is as bad as for an alcoholic having a bottle of whiskey just left on the side. I mean, iced buns. Iced buns. I mean, who wouldn't want to all smudge their face in between them and just nuzzle them? Look, looks like someone's already done it. Oh, that's so traumatic. Thank God. Oh my God. A bag full of tuck that could have taken me down if Maddie hadn't saved me in the last minute. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go and get her in the car before I acquiesce and I start eating it all.
Oh my God, what did we think of it?
Pure joy.
We would definitely say come and
I
see
need to be
it.
up there.
It was incredible, wasn't it?
But don't you know why the Royal Ballet all wear jockstraps now?
Yeah, you can see the bits flopping about. You could. They do need a jockstrap.
Maybe not.
That's the only bit flopping about because their muscles are.
The muscle tone. If you want a totally toned body, become a world-class Irish dancer.
And don't eat Maltesers.
Cajos, we've had the lot. Thankfully there's a really long queue at the ice cream, so we won't be having it. No, but honestly, the dancing.
Oh,
It's exquisite, and you get flamenco, and you get so many different things, don't you?
Yeah.
What were the samba? Was there the samba in there?
Yeah.
The two women that were like bodybuilders.
Yeah, that was
what
samba.
about the flamenco? Oh my goodness.
Flamenco hands.
It's also unexpected because I thought we were coming just to Irish dance. So there's everything.
There's every kind of dance in it.
Yeah, lyrical.
Lyrical. She knows all her words. Yeah, we'd recommend it.
How was your evening?
Our evening was amazing, but now we're stuck in
Just don't.
Morley's
Oh my God,
house.
Ryan,
Look,
just
trying to
don't
do
do
here
it.
it says Stretton Morley's. Yeah? Stretton Morley's.
But you enjoyed the flat dancers.
It was so sensational. Everybody has to go and see it, except unfortunately there's only
Remarkable.
there's only 2 more shows. Tomorrow's matinee and
Oh,
evening.
right.
But it was fabulous.
Give us an
Good night,
illustration
everybody.
of it. Show how
Good
to do
night.
it. You had a good night, Dina?
Oh, yay!
Don't go and break a leg. Don't they grin all the time? See you tomorrow.